Good evening, everyone. It was a big weekend for the UNCW baseball team against Northeastern, and 3 players stood out for their big performances. We start off with Cole Weiss, who became the second Seahawk in as many weeks to be named the CAA Player of the Week. With a clean .500 batting average in the series against Northeastern, he had 2 doubles with 5 runs batted in and scored 3 of his own to help get the crucial series victory, put him within 2 of the division lead. Friday, he drove home the tying and winning runs to help Coach Scaff get to win 900. Sunday, he followed that up with bringing in the 2nd run and scoring the 3rd run after UNCW trailed 3-0 heading into the 8th. Now let's talk about the Burninator. Mason Byrne has been on an absolute tear, folks. He has gotten on base in every single game besides 1 this season. That was 45 games ago, which is a UNCW record. With a walk in the first inning of Sunday's game against the Huskies, Byrne successfully reached base for the 44th consecutive time this season. Like I said, in total, that's only 1 all season long that he didn't get on base. And we close with the closer, another Topsail High grad, Clark Cota, who saw work in 2 of 3 games over the weekend in Boston, earning 2 saves, including number 13 on the season Sunday. His 13 saves for the Hawks ties a 15-year-old record with the great Blake Cross from 2003 season. 4 games to go for UNCW in the regular season year against North Carolina and the College of Charleston. 1 more save by Cota will put him at the top of the record books. Speaking of great baseball players from our area, Mackenzie Gore got back to work this evening, looking to put past his first loss this season against the West Michigan Whitecaps. Only 5 innings pitched on the season for Gore. Tonight was another quick night for the lefty. This is part of the reason. 3rd batter Gore faced goes yard. It's a 2-run shot into right field for Dylan Rosa. 2-0 would be the score, West Michigan. Settles down a bit after, gets the strikeout swing, Colby Bortles, but it goes under the catcher's legs. That puts him on base, and that will turn into trouble because Ronaldo Rivera is sending it into center field off the wall, and it's Bortles that would come home to score. The play at the plate not in time. 3 runs in the first at bats of the Whitecaps. No more runs for Gore, though. He gets the strikeout to get out of the first. 3 innings, 6 hits, 3 runs with 3 Ks. Fort Wayne went on to get the win 5-3.
The night wasn't very good either. It was better than my last start. I had a rough first inning, and I did bounce back the next 2 and put up some zeros. So that was big because we battled all night and got the win. But I got a lot of work to do, and I got to figure something out.
After months of record-setting bidding, David Tepper reportedly reached an agreement to purchase the Carolina Panthers today. Our affiliate station in Binghamton, New York, reported hedge fund manager David Tepper finalized a deal between $2.1 and $2.5 billion to become the new owner of Carolina's team. Reports emerged last week with Tepper, a minority owner of the Pittsburgh Steelers, that he was the front runner and the favorite amongst current NFL owners. If an agreement is set, the owners can make the sale official with a vote at next week's owners meeting in Atlanta, Georgia. Maybe the biggest sports news of the day, the Supreme Court is giving the green light for states to determine on their own if they want to legalize sports gambling. Mo Alengi has more on the ruling and how it's changing the game.
Scores on the field could soon be leading to bigger paydays off the field after the Supreme Court opened the door to expand legal betting on sports. Monday, the court struck down the 1992 Professional Sports and Amateur Protection Act that barred sports gambling nearly every place but Nevada. Writing for the court, Justice Samuel Alito said Congress can regulate sports gambling directly, but if it elects not to do so, each state is free to act on its own. The case started in New Jersey, which has been fighting to legalize sports betting.
We could have bets being taken in New Jersey within 2 weeks of a decision by the court.
18 other states supported New Jersey in the lawsuit, showing there could be a rush to join in legalized gambling.
Over the course of the next couple of years, you're probably going to see 40 states with some form of sports betting.
Sarah Slane represents the American Gaming Association. She says Americans wagered $10 billion on this year's NCAA men's basketball tournament alone, with just 3% of its bets placed legally in Nevada.
People were betting offshore, no consumer protections in place. Again, we're not sure how many bookies people were working with, but there was clearly a huge demand to see this happen.
The NCAA, the NFL, Major League Baseball, and other sports leagues wanted the law upheld, arguing it protected the integrity of the games. They're calling on Congress to pass new laws regulating sports gambling nationwide. Mola Lengi, CBS News, the Supreme Court.
Finally, we end the night with some big news for New Hanover and two Wildcat athletes. Tennis stars Griffith Warren and Wesley Gaines brought home another state title for Brogdon Hall as they won the championship for the NCHSAA Tennis Devils. Congratulations, boys.